Reading the comments in the chat on all the videos, there's one thing becoming quickly apparent to me, and that's people need help. People need assistance with certain things, and one of the main issues seems to be heat. Well, departing away from our energy bills for just a second, there's one thing I didn't realise that people could have a problem with, and that's the level of healthcare they're receiving. You've got to listen to this story. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're doing alright. You can see I'm back in the garage again. I was out on the road last night, managed to get a couple of bits put together for you, but I wanted to save this one for the daylight hours. Well, yes, health cover. I am of course referring to the NHS. There's somebody I know that I've known for quite a considerable amount of time, and he has various health problems, both physical and mental, a lot of which require medication on a daily basis. Now, he's been at the same doctors for 20 years. No problem, you'd think. He lived probably a 5-minute walk from his local surgery 20 years ago. Anyway, he moved to another location, probably 2 or 3 miles away from his doctors. This is 20 years ago. They never batted an eyelid and always kept him on and looked after him, and he was always very happy. Anyway, in the last few days, he receives a letter from his doctors, and they say to him that they've suddenly decided he lives outside of their catchment area. He's just moved home, even though he's moved home 20 years ago, and they will no longer provide him medical services. And he needs to go and register with another doctor within the next 30 days. Is it that easy? I mean, he's absolutely distraught. He's done the right thing. He's got on the phone straight away and said, you know, what the hell's going on? Because one of the main concerns is the amount of medication he has to take, some of which is life critical. And he's worried, am I going to run out before I switch over? It's caused all sorts of problems, anxiety and all the rest of it. So the question I have to ask is, why has it taken them 20 years to decide that he's no longer in the catchment area? Is there something else afoot somewhere? I mean, I said to him, you know, you've got to register with another surgery quick. And the only surgery that's available to him in our local area doesn't have a very good reputation. I think the whole thing's in complete disarray. Have you ever heard of this? I mean, years ago, I lived out of town for a couple of years. I came back and I was told that I couldn't re-register with my doctor because I lived outside of their catchment area. But that was normal. But for somebody to be with the same doctor for 20 years and suddenly cut, gone, push, especially when they have so many needs, I think is absolutely disgusting. You ever heard of this? Let me know in the comments below. I'll see you with another one. Toodaloo.